Oh, there. Is that solid? Yeah.
All right, I think we're back on here, folks. You're good, Leslie. All right. Sorry, we're back on live here. We had a mic issue, but I think we're working now. Give me some feedback. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Mike Gannon. Says it's working. All right, 0-0 here, early part of the game. We're about, 3-4 minutes in. Neutral zone face-off. Umlin, Becker, Bobo, Gannon, and Palin. Face-off controlled there by Blaine, and their captain sends it in. Resop. Puck in the far corner. Palin fishes it out. He moves it cross ice looking for Umlin. Doesn't quite connect. Regroup by Blaine. Puck comes out. Gannon has it. He'll play it back towards Palin. Hops over his stick a little bit, and Palin. Cats now after defending their own end. There's a good pass. Go, Logan. Logan Umlin up on the side here. He absorbs a body contact, and puck goes in. There's a turnover to Charlie Vobel. Shot. Good scoring chance there for the Cats as Vobel intercepted a pass right in the slot. Good job by Gannon. He tries to keep that one in. That's offside. No call. And good body play by Vobel, and Umlin picks it up. He bats it towards the offensive zone, but it's taken away by the Blaine Bengal defenseman. And they go up the wall and chip it in deep. Palin on the retrieve. Puck down in the corner still here. No score. Early. Blaine here controlling. Shot goes wide. Clayton Haynes, your goaltender today. D-to-D pass there and a shot. Good save by Haynes. Puck lays there until Umlin grabs it. That's a high stick. No call for some reason. Puck comes out and back in. Okay, Saleda's got it. Saleda gets the red line. He'll just throw that one in. And he'll be the first one on the forecheck. Saleda. Pass right there. One-timer by Land. Good chance by the Cats. And Oberhammer absorbs a few pushes and shoves out front. Nice pass there by Saleda. Hits Land in stride, and Land rips it. Goaltender up for the task. And it'll be an offensive zone face-off here for the Land, Oberhammer, and Saleda line. Karsny and Thomas, your defenseman. Face-off won nicely by Land. Back to Thomas. He'll send it down low to Saleda. Saleda chips it down low to Land. Land gives it off to Oberhammer out front, and the goalie able to cover that one up. Good pressure there for the Wildcats. Face-off comes to Thomas. His shot. Save. Rebound. Doesn't quite connect. Puck goes 2-on-2 here. Thomas defending along with Karsnia. Good stick by Oberhammer. Breaks it up, and it's Saleda back the other way. Saleda 1-on-1. He's going to get around this guy. Shot. Ooh, good save there off the shoulder of the goaltender. Puck comes up. Thomas going to go after it. Doesn't get it, and Karsnia will have to defend. Land on the back check. Good hustle by Land. He breaks up that one. Really nice back check by 87, Zach Land right there. Breaking up that 2-on-1. That puck comes out, and Cats will get a fresh change here. 4 new skaters on the ice. Johnson, Nygaard, Gannon, and Palin. There's a takeaway. Johnson comes in on his offhand. Shot. Goal! Gordon Oberhammer on a rebound. Tucks it in. Gives the Cats a Chad Johnson came in on his offhand, took a shot, blocker save, and the rebound, I think, laid there. The goalie didn't know where it was, and Oberhammer comes skirting through the crease there and grabs puck and shoves it in the back of the net. And Cats get on top, 1-0. Nygaard, Pankraz, Johnson, Gannon, Palin. Puck gets sent in. Gannon has it. Puck does get out here with Nygaard. He'll dance around one. Now it's in neutral, though, and comes back the other way. 3-on-3. Top line out here for Blaine. At least their starting line. Palin battling down below the goal line. Blaine controlling, though. There's a chance in the goal. And it's 1-1. So Blaine quick to respond here. Becker on the draw. He wins it. Thomas will take over. Plays it off the wall to Umland. His pass towards Becker. Hits a toe. Mobile tries to grab it. Comes out. Becker on the back check. Takes it away nicely. Good job, Luke Becker. Becker around the edge now. He'll pivot to his forehand. Leaves it out for Carsey, who's got an open lane. He shoots one. Goaltender gobbles that one up in the belly, and Cats will get an offensive zone faceoff. Nice back check there by Becker. Takes the puck away, gets in the offensive zone, works to his forehand, passes back to Karsnia, who puts one right on net. Offensive zone faceoff here. Faceoff controlled by Blaine. They'll rim it around. Thomas tries the pinch, doesn't quite get it. And good back check here by 11, though. And 8. Mobile there breaks that one up. Puck goes in deep. Comes out high. Good job by Karsnia. He breaks it up and chips it out. Nice play by Easton Karsnia. Defenseman will change behind the play. As Blaine controls here. They go rink wide and dump it in. Palin and Gannon now to retrieve. It's going to be Palin on this puck. He absorbs a hit. Good stick there by Gannon. And Palin now on this side, up high where Umland's here. Umland, good play by their defenseman. Shot, save Haynes. Rebound lays there to goal. Cats now down 2-1 here. Midway through period 1 on a sharp angle shot that goes upper corner off a rebound. So it'll be Land, Oberhammer, and Saleda here looking to respond. Face off there. Land wins it over towards Saleda. Saleda up the wall. Blaine takes over. They'll come back this way, and Saleda, nope. And Palin, 2-on-2 back the other way. Good job by Oberhammer on the back check. Number 4 there from Blaine, looking a little bit shaken up, but that's Land up to Oberhammer. Oberhammer gets the zone. Puck comes out, and that'll be Gannon. He'll regroup with a little bit of time. Gannon to Thomas. Thomas up to Saleda. Saleda's pass deflected, but Oberhammer right there. Now it'll be Gannon again. He'll play it back to Thomas once more. Thomas to Gannon. Gannon, with a little bit of space, will chip it in, and Saleda will be the first one in the forecheck. He gets to that puck. Rung up the near wall. Puck comes out, and Thomas will defend this kid one-on-one. Puck goes in down low. Thomas on the retrieve. He's got it. Works around one there. Passes it over to Oberhammer off his stick, and good help by Zach Land to keep that puck in the zone. Puck goes in deep. Cats now forechecking. That pass taken away. Good job by Karsnia. Nice play by 7. Keeps it in the zone there. Puck in deep. Karsnia now on the wall. Good forecheck by Land. Good step by Palin. Puck comes out. They'll bat it up. We got to get back now. Karsnia and Palin to defend us 2-on-2. Shot. Save. Nice job there, Clayton Haynes, to get us a whistle and a line change for the Cats. 2-1 here with 6 minutes left in period 1. And it's going to be Nygaard centering Johnson and Pankraz with Gannon and Palin, your defenseman. Puck out high here. Shot. Save. Clayton Haynes. Rebound controlled by Nygaard. He chips it up, and Johnson able to get it out. 2-on-1. He gives it off to Pankraz. Pankraz shot into the shin pads. There gets to the net. Cats crash hard, but Blade able to keep it out of the back of the net. They'll throw it up towards the wall, but Johnson keeps it in. He looks for a centering pass to Pankraz. Puck run around the wall here. Chipped out where Palin has it. Nice pass by Palin right over to Pankraz. He'll throw it on net. And we'll have an offensive zone faceoff here with 5:22 left. That's Nygaard on the faceoff. He's still out there with Johnson and Pankraz. Pankraz now on puck. He works around the perimeter a little bit. Gannon off the wall. He'll shoot. Save, rebound. Ooh, right there. Now Gannon to defend here. Puck comes through center. He'll have to hustle. He's got Palin. Nice chip by Palin, but grabbed by a Blaine Bengal. That's offside. If it comes in, yep, offside. All right, good shift by that group. Cats will roll him up here with about 5 minutes left, period 1. Umland. Becker, Vobel, Thomas, Karsnia, neutral zone faceoff. Becker's strong side. Let's see if he wins it back. Puck ties up on the dot. He does get it back. Thomas has it. Chips it up towards Becker. Now it's going to be Umland. And here's Becker with a little bit of a chance as he grabs this puck. He's got to Vobel. Shot. Goal. And Cats answer and tie this one up. Really nice play there. It's going to be Vobel with the goal on a pass from Becker. And Umland might factor in on that one too. A draw came back. Thomas chipped it up. I think it got on Umland's stick. He played it up to Becker. Becker beats a kid, creates a 2-on-1. Slides it over to goal scorer Charlie Vobel, who buries it. And it's 2-2. Face off now, it's Becker. Won by Blaine. Taken away by Vobel, and he puts it through one kid's legs. Becker was looking to go back to him, and that pass got broken up, but he's still hustling after that puck. It'll come out towards Karsnia. Good job by Easton to keep that puck in. Now it's going to be Umland battling on the wall. Still a battle there. Umland, Vobel. Umland will give it back to Thomas. He's tight on the wall, and here goes Vobel. Another shot. Goalie saves it, goes behind the net where Vobel stays on the puck. Vobel looking for Thomas. He finds him. Gavin, shot. Doesn't connect. Rebound. We got to get back now. Thomas and Karsnia back here to defend. Kopeski leaves it off. Shot. Rebound. Becker clearing out people in front of his own goalie there, and we'll have a defensive zone face-off. Good save there by Clayton Haynes. Tie game here, 2-2, 4 minutes left, period 1. It'll be Land on the draw. He's got Overhammer and Salada. Gannon, nice face-off win there by Land. For a kid who hasn't played center, he's winning a lot of those today. Puck just out of the reach of Overhammer, and it'll come up to Gannon. Gannon will pull it off the wall and chip it out towards Land. Taken by a Blaine Bengal. A little body contact here for Zach Land right in front of me, and here's Gannon pulling it off. He goes back up this way towards Overhammer. Overhammer takes a hit on the near wall, and there's a rink-wide pass by Blaine. And Blaine throws it up and out. That'll be a neutral zone face-off here, maybe center ice. Land, Salada, Overhammer, same group. Gannon and Palin, your defenseman, face off there, one back. Gannon will retrieve here. He gets puck, tries to get away from one. Blaine guy is able to take it away and throws it up, but not out. Salada on the pressure up top there. Now it'll be Gannon in this corner. Puck rung around to the near side. It'll be Overhammer, and that puck fanned on by the Blaine player and comes out of the zone where Blaine's forced to regroup because Overhammer's all over him. Puck up the wall now. It's going to be Land. He knocks it out of midair and keeps it in. Help from his buddy Salada. Salada battling. Puck chipped up and just under the stick of Palin. No ice. It'll be Gannon to retrieve. Gannon leaves it for Palin nicely to avoid that first checker, and puck comes out and chipped back towards the goal. Doesn't get there. Land looking up for Overhammer. Puck goes in deep. Cats will execute a line change here, at least a couple kids. 3 new skaters on, 2 defensemen and our right wing Pankraz fresh on the ice. Puck chipped up. Thomas gloves it down. He's got to spin away, and he does. Doesn't get it in deep, though, and here comes Blaine back the other way. Karsnia to defend. Puck goes through the crease, and Nygaard helps out. He grabs the puck. He'll skate up to the near side. Nygaard up to Pankraz. Pankraz works around one, leaves it for Nygaard, but they were pretty tight together. That's a tough one. Thomas grabs this one. He'll play it up off the wall, and that won't make it for ice, so Cats will able to get the rest of this line on. Oh, Blaine kid takes a tumble. Good stick right there by Pankraz to break one up. Here goes Blaine back the other way. Good body contact there by Nygaard. Thomas around the perimeter, and that puck goes through the crease, through the slot, really, with nobody there. Here's a pass out front. Johnson defending. Shot. Glove save. defensive zone faceoff here for Nygaard, Johnson, Pancras, Thomas, and Carson. They're out against the top line from Blaine. Kopeski anyway, the center. Maybe they only have 2 centers, but he seems to be out there a lot. Good play by Johnson. He chips it up. Blaine will take over in the defensive zone. Good hit by Nygaard. That'll give Thomas time. He'll work through the neutral and dump it in deep. Katz will go on the forecheck. Up the wall. Thomas here at the point. Shot. Save. Katz will get a line change there and an offensive zone faceoff. Good period for the Nygaard line. Good offensive zone pressure. And they get us an offensive zone faceoff here for the Becker, Vogel, Umland trio with Gannon and Palin. Puck taken away by Vogel. He gives it off to goal. Becker from Vogel. So Vogel took one away, gave it right on Becker's forehand, and he rips it and beats goalie to put the Cats up 3-2 here late in the first period. Nice shot by Becker. Good takeaway by number 8, Charlie Vogel. And he set up Becker right on his forehand, so all he had to do was grab puck and shoot. And he did, and he beats that goalie. 3-2 Cats. All starts with that offensive zone faceoff created by the Nygaard line. Gets this group out there in a good spot to put a puck in the back of the net. They do so. So here's Gannon. He goes to Palin. Palin, rink wide. Umland, knocked off his stick. Comes back in where Gannon to retrieve. Gannon spins it up to Becker. Becker going to take it around the net. He's looking for Umland. Oh, good pass. Good catch by Logan. He's behind the defenseman. Tries to get it towards the net, but his opportunity there denied by the defenseman. Good stick by that kid. Puck thrown up, and it'll be Palin to retrieve. Good job, Palin. He'll bank it up towards Umland, who lifts the stick to win a battle and gets it in the zone, but Blaine takes over. They try to go D to D here. There's a rink-wide pass that Umland will bat down. He'll leave it off for Becker. Cats back the other way. Becker dancing around a little bit, but 25 seconds left here in this period. Out to Gannon. Gannon walks. Shot. Tip. Rebound. Good play by that goaltender there as Cats had a swarm of Wildcats pounding away at that rebound. 19 seconds left in the period here. 10 new skaters, 5 from each side, take the ice. So it's the Land, Oberhammer, Saleda line. Puck run around. Thomas thought about it. He's going to back out. Saleda keeps it in nicely by himself. And with 10 seconds left here, Blaine trying to go D to D. Puck comes up, and Saleda here back checking. Good job by him to get a stick on it. This kid's got speed. It's Kopeski working in on Thomas. And puck is frozen down by Haynes, and that'll be it at period 1. We'll have a quick intermission break, and we'll be back in a minute. 2-on-1 here. Thomas defending. Pass over. Deflected out of harm's way there. Thomas battling in the defensive zone. Comes up to Oberhammer. Oberhammer gets it out. It's a 2-on-1 with Saleda now. Oberhammer. They'll shoot. Save there by the goaltender, and Cats on the offensive zone face-off here for the knee guard line. Knee guard on the draw. Comes out to Gannon. Gannon's shot. Gets through. Glove save by the goaltender. This Blaine team just beat Prairie Lake yesterday, I think, 4-1 or something like that. Prairie Lake a good team, so Blaine obviously good themselves. Puck dumped in deep where Nygaard botched it. They skirt through though. There's a pass over. Puck out front. Johnson battling. That slap shot goes wide, and it'll be Pankraz defending. Shot, save. And Haynes there, able to lock that one down and give the Cats a defensive zone face-off here. Becker, Umland, Bobo. Referee not letting the defenseman change, so Gannon and Palin will stay out there. Becker kicked out. Umland will take the draw. There's really three centers on this line. Umland, Vogel, Becker all play a lot of centers, so not a big deal if one of them gets tossed. Puck doesn't come out of the zone. Shot goes wide. Blaine's first one on that puck, though. And here's Vogel. Vogel off the wall nicely. Creates options over to Umland. Umland chips it towards Becker. Great pass. Becker, tried to work to his backhand. Really good pass there by Logan Umland. An area pass right to the stick where Becker chased it down. And there's a chance by Gannon's shot. Good effort here by this line. But Becker ended up getting all alone. He tried to work to his backhand and just couldn't quite finish it, but a really nice play there. Good chance here. Shot. Gannon with a sharp angle chance there. Doesn't quite connect. Becker's covering up for him. Umland with a little bit of body before battling for possession. I like that out of Logan Umland. Out high, there's Gannon with a rip. Saved by the goaltender. Rebound pops out here, and that's Umland battling in the corner. Puck around the back of the net. Becker there now. Becker. Gannon lifts a stick and allows Palin to grab it. Palin's got Vogel right here. There it is. Charlie with puck. Second period here. Let's get this thing in. He goes far side. There's Gannon. His shot. Goal. Ben Gannon beats the goalie on a nice shot from the top of the circle on a pass from Charlie Vogel, who I think got it from Ben Palin. So that'll be Gannon from Vogel and Palin there. Nice job on the zone entry there. Vogel brought it in, and Gannon does a nice job of activating on the weak side. And Vogel lets the pressure clear a bit and finds the trailer guy. That's Ben Gannon. He beats the goalie glove side about 8 inches off the ice. And Cats are up 4-2 here with 12:41 left, period 2. Puck goes in low. Good job by Saleda to get out it quickly. Lands here F3. He'll hustle back. It's Popesky from Blaine. One of the leading scorers in the 2012 HP team. Works on Thomas. Good job by Haynes there as puck kind of came out front. Now it's rung up the wall towards Saleda. He chips one past the defenseman. Nice job. And Oberhammer had it for a minute. Now Saleda again battling. They'll come back the other way. It's a 3-on-2 with a couple back checkers here. Big number 10. He's a large kid for Blaine. He's got to be over 6 feet tall, easy. Maybe 6'2", 6'3". Battle in the corner. It's Karsnia with Land. Puck run around. Thomas here on this puck. He'll absorb a little contact and get help from centerman Zach Land. Down in the corner. Now up the half wall. Thomas sticking with it. He'll get it up towards Saleda. Puck comes out. No, they keep it in. Haynes will just leave that one for Karsnia. Karsnia around the back of the net. He moves it up nice on the tape with Saleda. Saleda tries to go around to the other side, and he does to Land. Land tries to go up the wall, and Cats can't quite get it out. This will be Oberhammer pressuring here. His guy, Land. Good job taking that puck away, Zach. He'll chip it up and hits a Blaine Bangle on the head, and it'll be a defensive zone face-off here for the Cats, who are under pressure here. 4-2 lead, though. 11 minutes left, period 2. Nygaard wins it over to your goal scorer, Ben Gannon. He's tied up in the corner. He throws it up and kept in there by the Blaine Bengal. Kid works around the perimeter. Shot blocked by Palin. Johnson able to knock that one out, but we're going to have a penalty. I don't know what we got for sure. Gannon. Mikey taking both of them. Yep, you can take both, so we'll have 5-on-5 hockey. Thomas will take Gannon's spot here momentarily. Oh, I think that puck did just come out of the zone, so interesting they're going to face it off down in the zone. It's Nygaard, Johnson, Pankraz, Thomas, and Palin. Face off controlled by Eagan. Thrown up, but not out. Blaine defenseman keeps it in. His shot. Glove save there by Haynes. He's been sharp today. Cats will change up the lines here. Becker, Vogel, Umland, Karznia hop the bench. Becker will take this face off. Becker kicked out again. I don't know exactly why, but Vogel hops in, but it's taken away. And here's Becker. Who doesn't mind this? Right down the middle of the ice. Nice. Oh, Umland just tried to sauce it up to Becker. Just didn't quite get enough on it. Now Blaine takes over, and they go up here. Thomas will come up on this kid. Puck taken away, and he'll chip it up. And out. There's a nice job by Umland over to Vogel. Vogel drives in. Shot. Oh, good shot right there. Vogel goes for the far side, and the goalie gets a foot on it, but good shot by him. Good play by Umland. Becker, Umland, Vogel, Thomas, Karznia. Offensive zone face-off to Becker's strong side. Face-off, one. Thomas has it. He'll work it down low. Throws one towards the net. Saved by the goaltender. Umland on the forecheck. Puck comes up, and good job by Becker. Up long stick. Doesn't. Got a piece of it momentarily. Here he is. He'll chip it back to Thomas. Thomas looking for Umland, but just off the mark, and Cats will change it up here. Can't tell exactly what they're doing. Oh, I know. Land's going to play defense. As Nygaard will take the draw on this line with Overhammer and Saleda. Uh-oh. Chance. Oh. Almost got one. Blaine just couldn't quite control it, and now it's going to be the Cats coming back the other way. Saleda chips it up towards Overhammer. Let's get this puck in deep here. Good job, Palin. Now we'll forecheck. It's going to be Saleda and Overhammer coming down on each side of that defenseman, but he's able to reverse it out. And now they got a 3-on-2 back the other way. 4-on-2. Cats having a tough time in the back check. Land to defend. Good job. Good job by Zach and Palin there to break that up. Popesky from Blaine spinning around a bit. He'll possess and leave it off for his buddy, and now back down below the goal line. Cats battling down low. They're up by 2 here with 9 minutes left in period 2. Body play there by Nygaard. But Blaine has it. There's a chance. Good save by Haynes. He's been really sharp today. Keep it up, Clayton. Good play there by Saleda. Up to Overhammer. Give it over here. Give it to him. Give it to him. Shot. Comes out high, and it's Zach Land. He possesses. Down to Saleda. Saleda's shot. And a save. Cats will get a line change. And Gannon's free from the bench. 8:45 left, period 2. Cats up 2. Nygaard line on the draw. I don't know who's going to be the center. Oh, Becker's going to take this one. We're off kilter after the after Land had to drop back and play defense. So Becker between Johnson and Pankraz. That puck stays in. Thomas grabs it. He sends it in, but Blaine's able to get control, and they throw it up and out of play, so it'll be another face-off. Good job by Becker to knock it out of the net there and help the ref out. Actually, it's a linesman. We do have 2 linesmen and 2 referees here. for this game at Eden Prairie, more than you get at a varsity hockey game in Minnesota. Becker switches his hands, tries to win that one. He does. Back to Karznia. Karznia, shot deflected and goes into the near corner. Puck comes up the wall. Good job by Becker. He's on this puck. Comes up again. Thomas gloves it down. His shot tipped right out front by Becker. Good chance right there. Becker on his strong side again. He'll try to win this one back to Thomas. He's out there with Johnson and Pancras. Karznia, the other defenseman. Face off there, won by Blaine. They'll take it behind the net. Rung up the wall. Chipped out. Thomas to retrieve. He's got it. He leaves it over to Becker. Becker bothered. He'll give it back to Thomas. Thomas back to Becker. Becker up but not out. That's going to hit a skate of a defenseman. Johnson will have to pressure him. Puck comes in down low. Thomas will grab this one. Tries to go up and high, and it does come out. Yep, that's what I thought. Pancras had him tied up anyway. Cats will get a line change here with Becker will stay on and center the his normal line of Umland and Vobel. Gannon and Palin on the ice. Face off there. Palin over to Gannon. Gannon up towards Umland. Umland with puck. And good job by Vobel to get his skate back in, but didn't need it. Now it's Gannon to Palin. Palin sidesteps one, plays it up to Umland. Nice pass. Umland puts it through to Vobel. Vobel, he's in. Shot. Good chance right there by Charlie Vobel. He's already got one. Spin around chance there by Umland towards the net. That's going to be a chance again for Umland. Shot, save. Another one. Chipped over to this side where Palin's got it. He throws it, goes down low. He'll get it again maybe. Becker back to defend. Gannon. 3-on-2 back the other way with back checker Palin. Gannon takes it away nicely. And he makes a great pass up to Umland. 2-on-1 with Vobel. Charlie's a goal scorer. He'll shoot. Misses it just wide. Golden opportunity there for the Cats. Good job right there to knock that one out. And that's a takedown right there. Yep. White's going to get a penalty there, I think. Let's see how they sort this out. I think Blaine's getting at least one. On a takedown by, I'm not sure if it was Gannon or what. They're going to get Palin too, though. How about the kid who came in and cross-checked Palin after the whistle there? If Palin got one, their kid should get one too. So there was an original call on Blaine there, and then they might have given Palin one for putting a body on a kid after the whistle, but their guy came in and cross-checked Palin. So to me, should have been offsetting penalties on Palin and the guy who hit him late, and the Blaine original penalty should have stood. Should be power play Cats, but instead it's not. And it's going to be 5-on-5 hockey here with the Land, Saleda, Oberhammer line. Thomas and Gannon now your defensemen after Palin heads to the box. Face off, one by Eagan. Ben Palin with speed up the far side. He'll chip it in, doesn't get it all the way in, hits a skate. Comes out high, Palin with it again though. This time he throws it in deep, and it's Oberhammer. Behind the net to Saleda. Saleda. Puck comes out, Thomas will get this one, keeps it in. His shot, tipped wide by Oberhammer out front. Kept in there nicely by Saleda. Another chance, Saleda again. Shot tipped, rebound. Oberhammer dumps that kid right on his goalie. Cats will have an offensive zone face-off again here. Gannon and Becker going to play defense here. Here it is. He gets the puck at the point. His shot, quick shot, goes wide. Good job by Lamb. Lamb grabs it. He sauces it to Thomas. Thomas over to Saleda. Saleda's, he had Zach Lamb breaking. Good idea by those guys. It's a 3-on-2, but good back check by Saleda to get back in this play and help out. Good stick by Becker. Puck gets dumped in. Thomas to retrieve behind the net. He cuts up the middle. He's got a little time and space. Here goes Thomas. He lugs it up. He's got Overhammer with him. Tried to get it to him. Hits a skate. Overhammer, though, gets puck, and there it is. It's still free. Blaine takes over, and it's going to be Lan back defending along with now Thomas got back from his spot. He chips it up towards Becker. Becker with puck around the back of the net. He'll spin around again. Gets help from Thomas, but he's back on it. Up to Overhammer. Now it's Becker. He'll play it over to Thomas. Time and space on the near side here. Who's he got? He'll play it up to Saleda. Saleda nicely to Lan. In the zone is Lan. He's dangling through a few and working into the corner here. Looks out front. Tip shot. Good chance by Overhammer. He puts a body on that defenseman. And another one. Now he's working for puck. Puck rung up the far side where Saleda gets there. Here's a chance for Gannon. His shot. Whistles high. Next goal is a big one here. Nice stick there by Saleda to break up that rush by number 10. He'll battle on the wall, absorb a hit. Pankratz comes in to fish out that puck. Pankratz kicks up to himself and he gets puck in. Here he is. Jason's shot goes wide. Nygaard on forecheck. Saleda is off ice. Johnson on. Gannon now defending. Karsnia out there with him. Gannon gets puck. He'll move it to Johnson. Johnson probably to Gannon. Yep. Gannon with puck. Send the sucker in, Ben. Nice job. He'll rim it around. Takes a nice little hop there. Lets Cats get to that one first. It's going to be Nygaard. Down below the goal line. Gets help from Pankratz. Defenseman spins away from pressure. Rung up the wall here. Let's see if Karsnia goes after him. He does. Good job. I like that play, though. There's puck. We can get that one. Gannon does. He battles for it and comes away nicely. Gannon with a strong game. Chips that one forward. And that one's going to be sent. No ice as it's not going to make it. And Karsnia to retrieve here. Come right back here, Easton. He's got Pankratz on the far side. He puts it on his stick. Puck comes out. And here's Nygaard to pick up this one. Send it in and get a change, boys. Nygaard here in neutral, battling hard. He's got it. Puck comes out, though, and here's a chance as Blake Kopeski coming out on Gannon. He works around. Nope, good play by Gannon there to keep him out of harm's way. Into the corner. Shot. Good save there by the goaltender. Okay, this line's been stuck out there now. They got to find a way to get a line change. Becker on at defense, I think, with Gannon. There's a chance. Let's get out of this period. 3 minutes left here. We need to get out. We need to get a whistle here. Johnson pressuring. He ties up and clears his own. Nice job by Chad Johnson there. That's a big out. Nygaard might be able to get a change here. Pankratz, send it in, Jace. Send it in. Gives it to Chad. Chad, shot. Hits a skate. He's still on the puck down low. Comes out, but we got Lan and Umland on, so we got a couple fresh skaters. That's what we needed. Puck comes out. Battle on the wall right there, and it's going to be Lan absorbing a hit. And it's going to be up where Becker's got to go get it. There it is. Good job by Luke. Luke's got Gannon over on his far side. He'll give it to him. Gannon back to Becker. Now we're set up. Becker looking up for Umland. Good pass. Here's Logan. He's going to work into his backhand. Spins to his forehand. Gives it off to Lan. Lan over to Vobel. Vobel. Shot, save, rebound. Comes out. Becker with a little time here. He'll throw it up. Good play. Down low for Vobel. He catches it. Spins away from pressure. Vobel up to Becker. Becker, he's going to walk the line and shoot. Quick shot. Tipped by Umland. And it's going to be Lan. Lan tries to get there first. Vobel scissors it off. Nope. Goes over to Becker. Becker. Shot. Glove save. And we'll have a whistle here. So it'll be Becker between Vobel and Umland now as Karsnia is on the ice with Thomas. 2:15 left. Cats here. Next goal is a big one. Face off down. One there nicely. Vobel has it. He spins. Becker has it. He works it. Over to Thomas. Thomas backhand over to Becker. Becker. The Karsnia. Now that puck comes off. Taken away by Blaine. They come back the other way. Karsnia body check. Nice job by Karsnia there to break that one up. There's a good pass for Blaine, and they work on Vobel and Thomas here. And cut to the middle, but a good play by Karsnia and Becker on the back check. He's got Vobel. Vobel catches pass. He'll go rink wide looking for Umland, but Umland's up ahead of that pass. And it's taken, good stick play by Logan Umland right there. Makes Blaine have to regroup. They go up the wall here. Thomas takes over. He didn't get that one clean. It's going to come back this way where Becker's back for him. Becker off the wall to Thomas. Thomas with a little bit of time. Thomas's pass hits a skate and comes back in the zone. He'll take it over again down low. Moves it over to Karsnia. Karsnia looking, nice pass by Easton. Up to Vobel. Vobel moving around. Nice play by Charlie. Charlie, go! That was a pretty one, my friend. What a play by Charlie Vobel. Dangles through a defenseman. Gets in tight and backhands, works to his backhand and finishes on an all-important goal to put the Cats up 5-2. That's a highlight reel goal for number 8, Charlie Vobel, on a pass, I think, from Karsnia. And Karsnia got it from somebody. It was either Thomas or Becker. I don't remember. But either way, that's a great tape-to-tape pass from Karsnia up to Vobel. And Vobel able to cash that one in on an amazing play there to dangle a defenseman and get in alone. Cats up 5-2 with a minute left. Land wins the draw to Gannon. Gannon to Palin. Palin up to Oberhammer. Oberhammer works around this defenseman. Oberhammer cuts towards the net. That puck deterred, but Palin thought about pinching in. Puck comes out. That's ice. Cats will get an offensive zone faceoff. So 44 seconds left, period 2. Cats up 5-2. Land, Saleda, Oberhammer, Gannon, and Palin, your 5 skaters here. Land wins it. He's been good on those draws. Shot deflected there off a shin pad, but gathered by Saleda. Saleda moves it to Gannon. Gannon just out of his reach. He'll have to retrieve. Gannon with puck. He'll go rink wide. Look for Palin, but just out of his reach. Puck comes up and it's chipped out where Blaine here had a little bit of a chance. They got a 2-on-1. They get it over, but I think Gannon had his guy tied up, and there's no scoring chance there as the puck comes out of the zone. Land with it. Let's see if we can get it in deep, boys. Want to get pucks in deep with 10 seconds left, up 3. Blaine with a chance here. Rink wide, doesn't connect. 5 seconds left. Cats, let's get out of this period. And we'll get a whistle. I don't know what happened there, but 2.4 seconds left, period number 3, or period number 2 here. Cats up 3. We'll have a resurface at the conclusion of period 2. So important face-off here. Let's see, Land's been strong on this on his backhand side. That one's taken by Blaine, but tipped up, and that'll do it for period 2. Cats will head to the locker room up 3 against the Blaine Bengals. We'll see you in about 10 minutes. All right, we're set for start of period 3 here. Cats leading the Blaine Bengals 5-2. And it's going to be Nygaard, Pankraz, Johnson, Thomas, and Karsnia, your 5 players on the ice here to start period 3. Face-off is controlled by Cats here. Pankraz plays it back. Thomas will grab it. He snaps one towards Johnson, just a little bit out of his reach. And Blaine will come back the other way. They'll send it in deep. Thomas to retrieve. He's got puck. Chips it up towards Karsnia here in the corner. Pankraz comes in to help. Puck comes out high. They go D to D. Johnson will pressure. Shot. Rebound! Oh, couldn't control it. And the Cats are able to get that puck out. Just out of the reach of Johnson, but puck will go in. Palin and Gannon on the ice here. 40 seconds into this period, and that's Karsnia, or not Karsnia, that's Palin with a good body play here. Pankraz, nice back check, kid. Pankraz ties the kid up, and he's got puck, and he's able to work around one and get help from Gannon. Gannon up to Johnson. Johnson over to Gannon. It's a 2-on-1 as Gannon shot, save. Johnson going hard to the net there. Umland will pinch in. Becker's covering up for Gannon, and now Gannon's back, so we'll go back in with this line of the forecheck. Becker, good job by Luke Becker to get that puck back at the top after he lost it to the top of the zone. Good recovery, and now we're back into the offensive end. It's Vobel, has a couple goals already today around the perimeter up to Gannon. Gannon back down to Charlie Vobel. Vobel on the wall. Leaves it off, and Blaine's able to get control. But Gannon keeps it in nicely at the point. And Palin keeps this one in. His shot blocked out front by a shin pad. But Vobel's on it behind the net. Leaves it for Umland. Shot. Doesn't quite connect. Puck down behind the goal line where Vobel presses. Vobel absorbs body contact, but here's a chance for Becker. Just cuts Umland tried to get to Becker. Just didn't quite connect, but puck stays in. Now it comes out. No ice. Cats to retrieve here. They got time. Let's see if Gannon can get this puck up out of the zone quickly here. Far side, he's got a guy up. Oh, puck knocked out of midair, but still ends up in the stick of Vobel. And it's Palin. Palin will shuffle it over to Gannon. Gannon on the near side goes back towards Palin's corner, and Palin has puck, and he'll try to chip it out. It's now Becker. Becker, he's tied up with a couple Bengals, and Vobel swoops in and gets puck, but it comes out to the point where Blake Kopeski walks in. Slap shots deflected up and out of play, and Cats will get a line change here. 2.5 minutes into period 3, leading by 3. First 5 minutes of this period are critical for the Cats not to give one up, maintain that 3-goal lead. 2.5 minutes in, we're halfway through that first 5-minute sequence. Land on the faceoff. Thomas ties up with a guy, and he's able to get it up to Saleda. Saleda to Oberhammer, just a little bit through his stick, but Oberhammer has it. He's on the right side. He tried to throw it up towards a streaking Saleda just out of his reach. Good break up there by this line in the back check, and it's land on puck. Puck staying down low, which is where we want it here. Karsnia pinches in. He keeps it in. Saleda gloves it and throws it in. Puck run around. Now puck up. Thomas will pinch in. He's got it kept in. Land be on the D side of that battle, and we keep it in. Good job by the Cats there, keeping them hemmed in their own end. Blaine here, though, with a little bit of speed coming out. They chip it up. Thomas will take over here. He passes it up to Oberhammer. Oberhammer to Saleda. Backhand shot just goes wide, but a good chance there. And a nice little passing play. Puck goes in and comes out here. And we're going to get a penalty on, must be on White because they had possession. Might take Saleda too. It'll be 5-on-5 here for the Cats. It's Saleda and a Blaine player will get offsetting minors here. It'll be an offensive zone face-off here for the Nygaard line. They're with Gannon and Palin. Nygaard, Johnson, Pankraz. Face-off. Comes out, and I thought Palin gets puck and sends it in deep. Right around the back for him, where it gives Pankraz time to pressure, but puck comes again, and his shot fans on it a bit. But Pankraz on the puck. Tries to get it to Nygaard, but in his feet a little bit. Puck comes out. Palin nicely over to Gannon. Gannon can get the red line, and he'll send it in. Smart play. Up 3 in the third. Let's get that puck in deep. 11 minutes left. Gannon again at the top of the zone. This time he'll put one towards the net. Kicked away by a Blaine Bengal defenseman before it gets to the net, and he'll take over. Pancras on the forecheck. Here's Nygaard now. He bodies the kid nicely. Blaine, though, nice pass by them to hit the trailer. They enter the zone here. That's Gannon defending. Blaine will move it out high. Johnson now defending. Shot blocked. Another blocked shot out front. Now Johnson has it. He needs to get this red line if we can and get it in. Johnson working around a little bit. Puck comes to the Blaine kid. Good keeping right there by Palin. And they come work on Gannon here on the near side. Gannon blocks that pass initially, but 18 still on puck for Blaine. They'll move it out high. Good block by Johnson there. He absorbs a hit after blocking a nice shot. Took one to the foot. A little bit ginger to get up, but there's a chance. Oh, that should be a slash. No call. Save right there by... And no ice. Oh, that is ice, I guess. Blaine coaches have a good argument there. That stick was slashed in half by a Wildcat. I'm not sure which one, but kid had the puck on his stick, and we busted his stick in half with a slash. And we get away with one there, in my opinion. So, defensive zone faceoff. Becker out there. He kicks it to himself, and it's Umland up to Bobo. 3-on-3 back the other way. Nice pass right there. Shot. Bobo to Becker. Shot on net. Saved by the Tendy. It's going to be Bobo down below the goal line, moving his way around. He's tied up. Gets help from Umland. Blaine there, can't quite get a handle on it, and Cats are able to keep that puck in the zone. Comes out here where Thomas will retrieve at center. He'll retreat, create a little time and space. He'll take the red line and throw this puck in deep nicely. Right on net. Puck run around where it's going to be Becker. Becker back to Cars. Carsnia's shot hits a skate or two and goes in down low. Puck comes to the far side in the corner here. They'll play it up. That's going to be kept in by Thomas, I think. Yep. He absorbs a hit. And Becker back on the back check here with Carsnia to defend this 2-on-2. Good stick by Becker. And here he goes back the other way. It's a 4-on-3. Becker. Puck goes in deep. There's a play to Bobo behind the goal line. He looks for Carsnia. Carsnia just couldn't quite get that one on the one-time attempt on a good pass from Bobo. 1-on-1 here. Thomas to defend. Puck goes into the corner. Thomas gets it. Hooking call here on Eagan. I don't know who they got. Might be Carsnia going to the box for a hook. So Cats will have to kill off a penalty here. Power play attempt. It's going to be Overhammer and Salado with Gannon and Palin to try to kill this one off. Lane here at the top of the zone, working on the far side. Now down low. They go high to low there on the far side again, just on the perimeter. Good job by Overhammer. Now letting get it back to the middle. There's a pass to the middle. Now we got to defend. Good job by Palin to come up from his spot to pressure. Now retreat back to the corner. That's his guy. Good job, Palin. No shots yet in 30 seconds into this penalty kill for the Cats. Now Salada gets an opportunity to work on Kopeski and Resop here. A couple of the better kids for Blaine on this power play. Taken away here, Salada. He'll try to get the red line, and he does. Chip, that's interference. No call. Good to know that's legal. All right, so Blaine on the regroup. That was Overhammer pressuring behind the net, and it's Salada here on the back check. He knocks the kid over, and Salada's going to get one there. So now it's 5-on-3 here for 57 seconds. Timeout Blaine as Cats will figure out who they want on the ice. So this is a big moment in the game here, folks. The Cats up 3, but they're going to be 5-on-3 for 57 seconds. And then they got to kill off that first one at least and work their way into that second penalty. Hopefully get out of this without allowing a goal, especially in the first 57 seconds. So after the timeout, it'll be Nygaard, Becker, and Gannon. Your 3 killers here to start off with the Cats. Face off. Nice job by Becker to get in the corner, and he's going to get possession here. Let's see if he can get this puck out. And he does. Good clear by Luke Becker after he takes care of the face-off on his own, wins a puck battle and clears and makes at least 10 seconds here of this penalty go away. Oh, we need help right now. Blaine cutting in right to the slot. Backhand chance attempt does not connect. Nygaard here. Stay tight, buddy. Good job by Reed Nygaard. Gannon battling out front. Just make sure we don't tie up. There's a chance out front, and Gannon will get to this one and chip it up. Stay back. Good job, Ben. No need to pressure. Up 3 here on a 5-on-3. Good job by Gannon to use his speed to win a foot race to get that puck and get it out. Here goes Blaine back the other way. They leave it off at the top. Number 18 for Blaine down low. Now it's out high. Cats here defending 5-on-3. Good block right there by Nygaard. Gannon behind his own net tries to throw it up, and it goes up but not out. Now Cats kill off 1. That's a big kill right there as Johnson's on the ice with Nygaard. Shot goal. So Cats will be full strength here, but they do give up a goal. So it's 5-3 on a goal by Blake Kopeski. 2012 born kid out of Blaine. Picks that upper corner. And it's 5-3 here. Cats up 2 with 6:19 left. They'll get the Saleda, Land Oberhammer, Thomas Karsnia unit out. Kopeski stays on the ice for Blaine. Blaine controls that face-off. They go D to D. And they work around 1 here. This kid's got a little bit of speed. He comes in and Thomas plays puck. Now he's got it on his backhand. He'll play it over, looking towards Cars in the near side here. Back behind the net. Puck out front. Good job by Land to cover up the middle there. I like that. Puck comes up to the top of the zone. Now Land, get that puck out, buddy. There we go. Good play. He's got Saleda. Saleda on a break from Oberhammer and Land. Saleda in. Pushing and shoving out front right there. Is whistle blew before that puck was frozen down. Saleda grabbed that puck and threw it towards the net, and it'll just be an offensive zone faceoff after all that. Good pressure by the Cats. Saleda got in alone on a nice pass from Oberhammer. Now puck comes high. Comes out. Thomas grabs puck. He'll get this puck in deep. He skates it and throws it towards the net. Bouncing puck. Goalie handles it off a 1-hop. Leaves it off to the defenseman, but now we're on the forecheck, and it's Land to Saleda. Saleda's back to Oberhammer. Shot goes wide. Land there, body play behind the net. Good forecheck here. 5:50 left. Cats just got to maintain pressure in that end. Here comes Blaine out of that scrum. They got puck. They move it up. And is that ice? No ice. Thomas to retrieve. Good help by Land there as Thomas tied a kid up. Now he's on the puck up towards Odin. Odin tries to lift a stick and win a battle on the half wall. Puck comes to the slot where Saleda will just play it out nicely. Just keep pucks out of our end. Puck chipped, and Oberhammer can't quite get a handle on it. It'll come over to Karsnia. Karsnia, he's got time. If he wants to go to Thomas, he can. See if he backhands it over. He does. Thomas with time. He's going to go up to Salada, I bet. He'll put this one all the way down and ice it. And Cats will just roll the lines here. And they'll put out the Becker, Umland, Vogel line with Palin and Gannon as your defensive tandem. .436 left here. Nope. Puck's already down here and goes into the corner. Becker, Palin in that corner, the center in your lefty. Now that comes out high. Vogel's got to get back up top. Shot, tip, goal. So it's 5-4 now. Puck went from low to high. Kid had a little time and space. Shot comes in, tipped, goes in the upper corner. It's a one-goal game here with 4:25 left. Cats had a 3-goal lead coming to this period, and 2 quick ones now by Blaine. One on a power play, one even straight. That's ice. They're not going to call it. Gannon here having to defend. He goes in, tied up behind the net, gets help from Luke Becker. He kicks it up to himself. But Kopeski from Blaine's there, and Becker tried to sneak past the kid, didn't work. Now it's going to be Ummy. Good block by Umland, up and out of play. Cats will change up the back end, leave the forwards. Face off there, Becker controls it himself. He takes it around the net with speed. Becker now, he'll play it back to Thomas. Thomas behind his own net. Over to Becker. Becker up to Vogel right now. Vogel in the zone. Cats here could use a goal to make him feel a little bit more comfortable, obviously. And it's Umland. A little bit of a Mohawk move there around the perimeter. We'll move it out to Thomas. Thomas gets one towards the net. Here goes Karsnia with a one-timer. Shot blocked out front. Karsnia pulls it off the wall. He's got Thomas. Yep. Thomas. Over to Becker. Becker. Oh, just came off his stick, but Thomas will get it back. Back down to Becker, and puck goes in deep where Vogel's got it. Good stick lift there by Becker. Now it's going to be Umland along the wall here. Good zone time for the Cats as they cycle it back down. And Vogel comes off his stick, and it's going to be Umland to retrieve. Umland's got help. Oh! Umland throws it up and out. Good job by Logan to recover. He looks tired, though. This group probably due for a change, but that guy falls. It's going to be Charlie in alone here. Vogel looking for the hat trick. Shot. Blocker save. Puck comes out. Good stick there by Umland, and now it's Vogel again, cutting through the middle. Backhand. Forehand. Comes off his stick. Cats will have to be careful here and get a F3. Send it in. Karsnia throws it over. Thomas going to go for it. I don't know if he can get there. He pinches in. Puck comes to the middle, and it's chipped out where Umland will retrieve. Line change here for, Umland tried to go across ice. Intercepted. Toe drag. This trio's tired. Johnson's fresh on. Cats could use a whistle. This puck does come out nicely. Let's see if we get one off. Thomas going to try to go. Yep. 1, 2. Good change there by the Cats. They get 3 fresh skaters on as Becker stays on with 2 minutes left, up 1. No goalie here. Pankraz, Neat, and Johnson on the ice. Becker defending. 1:55 left. Good play by Luke Becker there to win a battle. Oh, and he took a chance at the open net. Didn't quite connect. He's standing on the ice. Pankraz, Johnson out there. Becker battling. He's got to hustle back. He's late in the shift, but Luke's still out there working hard, creating trouble, not letting him out of the zone. That could be an ice. No ice. It'll be Gannon to retrieve. Let's get this out quick. If you can, Gannon. That a kid. Sidesteps one, gives it off to... And that one's chipped up and out of play nicely. We'll see if we get a line change here. Becker's going to go. Nygaard will hop on. Icing's the call. So it'll be Thomas and Gannon on the backside with the Nygaard line. Nygaard, Johnson, Pankraz. Face off there. Nice job. It'll come out of the zone. That's a big win. CJ throws it towards the net, and he gets it. Johnson fired up. And Cats get that goal to go up 2 there. Face-off just came out of the zone. Johnson gets to it first, and he puts a shot from behind the red line right on the net. He's all smiles as the Cats go up 2. Nygaard, face-off now. Cats don't want to let up. Puck's in deep here. Keep it simple. Johnson, find that puck. Comes out. Thomas will gather it. Thomas, he'll throw it. Missed the net. No ice. Don't know why, which is nice. Cats will roll up the forward line here and the defenseman. 1 minute left. Karznia here on the ice. That one will scooch by him, but he'll gain possession over to Palin. Palin. That's offside. Yep, it'll be a neutral zone faceoff. 52 seconds left. Cats leading 6-4. Land here on this draw. He wins it again. Nice job, Zach. Palin will shuffle it up and out. Relieves pressure. 45 seconds, up 2. Overhammer stick got up. Oh, there's a slash right to the back. No call. 18 coming in hot. Looking at, and here's Overhammer. His puck goes in down low. He'll forecheck. They're going to call Overhammer. I don't know why. Looks like a clean hit. And just moments ago, Overhammer had been 2-hand slash in the back of the leg, so he was upset. With 18 seconds left, though, Cats will be on the penalty kill here. Karznia, Palin, Lan, and Saleda. Lan. Face off, controlled, shot. Clayton Haynes has been strong today, and he whistles that one down. And Blaine Kidd will draw a penalty. This ref's fired up here. He's ready to call stuff. He'll call him for an unsportsmanlike. I wouldn't have called anything, just let it go, but this guy wants to be the show again. So it'll be an offensive zone face-off here. I assume it's 4-on-4 hockey. Double minor to that guy for something, and then he gets a unsportsmanlike. So it'll be 4-on-4 here for the last 15 seconds. Land, face-off, 1. Salado will go for it. Salado on the wall. Salado battling. Land gets puck. He'll throw it. There's an elbow. And Cats will come away with the win. 6-4 here against a good Blaine team. This is maybe one of the more complete games played by this team. Contributions up and down the lineup. And just overall a really solid game. Good win against a Blaine team that had just beaten Prairie Lake. One of the better teams in the state of Minnesota at this level. So Cats will end up, let's see, what were they? 2-2 here in this tournament. Wins over Blaine and North, losing by 1 to both Eden Prairie and Rosemont. Strong game here by goaltender Clayton Haynes. And as I mentioned earlier, really all 3 lines, 4D, clicking today, and Cats come away victorious on this Sunday afternoon. So from Eden Prairie, that's it for today, folks. We'll see you next weekend when the Cats play again. Thanks to cameraman Chris Umland for handling duties on a tough camera situation here. You're tight to the glass with no elevation. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. He's silly. So good.